After Lunch.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the After Lunch podcast. I'm your girl, Tati.
Yes, this is J.Law. We are here.
Absolutely. And we have a very, very special guest. Nigeria's own.
Yeah.
From the 919, Miss Izzy.
Yeah.
Queen Izzy. Izzy to the world.
That's right.
Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. How you doing today?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
There you go. Amen. Amen.
I'm glad to see you. Glad you're here. You're doing good.
Yes, I'm blessed. Thank you guys for having me.
Man,
anytime.
We appreciate you, man. So I know I want to get into it. You know, I want to talk.
He ready.
I want to talk music. You know what I'm saying? So I know we just dropped Level Up.
Yep, out on all platforms.
Talk to him.
Go
Say it again.
Platforms,
yeah.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, it's there.
So we just dropped. I love the artwork.
Thank you.
I love the cover. I get
you.
it. With the
Game Boy is literally leveling up.
That's a fact.
Next level, you know?
So where did that, you've done other projects.
Right.
So where did the Level Up, why name this one Level Up?
Well, I just feel like I hope, God willing, that this project is going to take me to the next level of my career, because like I've dropped music before, I dropped freestyles, I dropped content, but now what can elevate me? So I just wanted to drop a body of work that, I feel like when this gets played to the radio stations, when a platform hears this, they're going to be like, who is this girl? Like, they're going to really want to tap in. So that's the Level Up,
I like it.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. So listen, you've been rapping, like rapping.
Yep.
Rap
for
a long time. Freestyle Fridays.
Yep.
Bars. We see you drop all the time.
Yep.
I heard this one, like this Level Up, it got you being like melodic and smooth.
Yes.
Where did that come from? What's going on?
Well, actually, on my first project, Nothing Less, I was also giving melodies, but the reason is because I can do it.
Yeah.
I just want to show people, like, I can do that too. Like, my freestyles kind of got me lit, but a lot of people don't know. Like, my minor was actually in music in school.
Okay.
And then I just grew up in, like, the church, praise and worship, so I know how to sing on harmonize. So I'm like, I want to show them that I'm just not this type of person. I can do this too. So I just wanted to show the versatility. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was in the choir. I was section leader, period. Shout out to the Sopranos.
I was a little alto, but
alto. Period.
Yes,
so you might have to come and harmonize with me.
Oh no, I was never good.
Okay,
I was just on there for the community service.
Okay, period. Get through it.
For real. So what was your biggest motivation through everything? Like, I'm pretty sure, you had a lot of no's and everything. So what's up?
I just feel like I motivate myself because I just like doing it. Yeah. Like, anything you really want to do, I just feel like anything will inspire you to do it, Yeah. Like, for example, in my music, it don't have to be anything in particular. I could talk about this podcast and just create like 4 bars about what it meant to me. You feel me? Yeah. So it's just like, it's something I like doing. So that's the motivation behind it for real.
There you go. Understandable.
Yeah.
I want those 4 bars, by the way.
Okay.
I can't wait.
At the end of the podcast, we're gonna close.
I definitely want to hear those 4 bars. Now I know you go off energy.
Yes.
And things being organic and vibes. And so, I've always liked to ask artists that I talk to, what is the studio process? What are we lighting candles or are we going in there ready and leaving?
I was actually recording right before this podcast because I have a home studio set up. It's not official yet, but it's like enough to just lay out my vocals and send to my producer. But for me, like, studio process could be anything at all. It could be me being bored and just writing something and listening to instrumentals and then wanting to lay it down, or it could be planned and I know I'm about to take a trip here and I want to have a studio session with this producer, so I'm gonna like really like write something solid before going into it. Or it could just be a vibe, like, she's an artist, he's an artist, they in the room with me, let's see what we can come up with. So it just depends on the mood and the energy. I
like that, just being real natural with it as soon as you get in there. Now when you go, you said you taking trips. Where we going when we taking these trips to record?
Everywhere, baby. I recorded in Nigeria this April when I was there. Yeah, and it was the song on my album called Industry Hobbies. Yeah,
okay.
There. And that was made in Nigeria, but it could be anywhere. If Atlanta, I work with B Banks. I don't know if you know him, but just anywhere that anybody who's trying to work, where you at? Like, if I'm there, let's work.
Got you. And you are internationally known, so it's like, how is the fan base back in Nigeria?
I get so much love. I feel like that's where most of my fan base comes from, and I just feel like that's because they support like talent that they're happy to see. Oh my gosh, she's Nigerian and she can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna support her. So every time, like when I went in April and I got off the airport, it was the first time I like really saw the love, because I see it on social media. But like when I came out of the airport, like some people came up to me, Queen Izzy, you be this now, like they speak pidgin. Yeah, so they trying to take pictures with me and stuff, and I just like, oh,
how you feel about that?
I was like, it was very humbling, because from like I could see now like my efforts paying off. People are knowing who I am, and it was kind of like because it's like chill. Like, don't just run up to me, you know what I'm saying? So I know how people feel now when that happens. But yeah, it was definitely like a humbling experience. So that was love. Yeah, but Nigeria definitely shows me love.
Absolutely. Do you ever have you ever worked with like any artists from over there?
Definitely. On my project Level Up, Candy Bleak, she's a rapper there. She's real on. She's signed to Chocolate City Records, and we got a song together. And they first started showing me love. Like the major artists in Nigeria first started showing me love because it's impressive. Rap doesn't really sell that much. So when you see a rapper that's Nigerian, you're like, whoa, where's she at? So they really try to like support you. And I think it's kind of easier to break into the African industry than it is into the American, because I feel like the critics, the A&Rs are a little bit more picky, because the artist is like the number one job everybody wants to be. Like everybody's trying to make music, you know.
That's a fact.
And it's so much talent in America, so everybody's like, it's the gatekeepers. Everything is just way harder to get through for real. But in Nigeria, it's like, I'm not gonna say there's not as much talent, because there's so many talented people everywhere, but they're more open to like taking you there. You feel me? They're more open to like supporting there. So that's what I could say about that.
That's exciting. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, she's really branched out. A lot of people on both sides of the pond. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to know how this Afro Trap sound, Afro Trap thing. Where did that come from? I know it's a collection of sounds and all that. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I feel like I diversify myself as that, because Afro is African, Afro beats. I'm African, I'm Nigerian. And then trap is like rap, that trap, that hood music. And I'm like growing up in Raleigh, like, that's what I used to listen to. But then growing up African, I used to listen to that too. So when I started making music, I was like, I'm going to just show both sides. So I used to sing on R&B beats, but using like pidgin maybe, or my native dialect, to try to make it the Afro vibe. Or I'll do like an Afro beats beat, but I'll be rapping on it. So it's like just showing you that even though it's an African beat, I'm doing rap on it. And then I see now, as you can see, Essence going like being number one, and like everybody's tapping into that international sound. Like it's just in me. You feel me? I don't have to like try to tap into it. So like that's what. Glory be to God. You know the vibes.
Amen.
Period.
Okay. Handshake them.
So is Wizkid like somebody you would want to like?
Wizkid is so inspirational to me. Like, period. Like, he really opened the doors for a lot of young African artists, and he did it so effortlessly. He was just being him, creating bangers after bangers after bangers. Right. I'm like, period. And then, he's taken us up with many milestones. And shout out to Davido, Burna Boy, all the other African artists. But, like, Wizkid, for me personally, that was my first, like, African artist. I was like, what? I'm trying to be like him, you know? Yeah.
Definitely.
So you grew up in Raleigh.
Yeah. I'm from that 919. Big shout out to Raleigh.
There you go. Talk to her. Let's stop this right now. Let's record. Okay. All right. So I'm curious because I'm from Maryland, right?
Okay,
I'm from
shout out to the DMV.
Yeah, for sure. You already know.
PG County.
That's okay.
Okay.
Moco.
Okay.
In the building. Okay. So I want to know, how do you feel about the love in Raleigh, in your own home? Do you feel that artists are working with each other and showing each other love?
I always feel like they never really show you as much love where you're from. I feel like they always respect you more because maybe they see you as just a regular person because you're from there. So they don't really see like everything else, But then when you travel, they're like, oh my gosh, this person from this person, they see the efforts more. But when it comes to collaborating, I'm always, personally speaking, down to collaborate with anybody that's fire,
That's right.
But other artists, I can't speak for them, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who's doing what because personally, like, not a lot of artists from Raleigh reach out to me. But then again, I don't really know too much people from Raleigh doing it too. Like, shout out to Tusi though, because I don't think he's from Raleigh originally. I think he's from New York, but like, he's putting on for Raleigh. And shout out to all the NC artists, the baby and all of that. But yeah, I'm always doing local like open mics and like meeting local artists. But Raleigh in particular, I don't know too many. Oh, shout out to the Plug daughter. We went to high school together.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to high school
Shout
together. Yeah, she's doing her thing. So yeah.
So when did you actually discover, you going through school and everything, when did you discover that you actually want to rap and you have the extra talent?
It's so funny every time I get this question because I feel like I have a different answer every time. Because honestly, I grew up in the church, like I said. So I used to write like gospel music, like in my binder at home and stuff, like, and then I grew up like in chorus classes and stuff. So like I've always had a good ear for like just arrangement, like music arrangement. I would like to hear different things in my beats, and I've wanted to personally do music. I could say is college because I saw like going to Central Eagle Pride period.
Hey, Amplify.
Everybody that was doing it at the talent shows, like they were getting a lot of love, but I just knew what I had written like the day before was more fire. So I just like played around with like talent shows, open mics, and then when I saw everybody like, oh, I'm like, oh, y'all like that? Okay, bet. And then I started posting the freestyle videos and then just going from there. So I would say I saw myself doing it for real in college. But I'm so sad I waited to like the end of my college years because I feel like I would have like really capitalized off of it if I would have started straight off rip, you know?
Yeah, understandable. But it's so, you're all right.
Yeah, period. Okay, I'm here now, so you know the vibes. Yeah,
that's all that matters.
I want to get back to Level Up for a second because I believe it's bag on us, right?
Bags on.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite on there. But we got the visual for Swerving.
Woo!
So what made you go with that and not one of these other ones?
I feel like the typical thing is to go for whatever everybody likes,
the banger,
Yeah, of course. Bags on Us, I knew it was a hit. Actually, we wrote that, the girl on it, Ace, we wrote it driving to Maryland. We were going just to go to Maryland, and then we were listening to instrumentals, and she came up with the hook, tell a nigga take a picture, it'll last longer. And we were just going back and forth. She was like, we got to record this. So we recorded it and had my producer recreate the beats from scratch because it was a YouTube beat,
Okay.
And PZ's just such a genius. Like, he just, anything I'm harmonizing, he'll just make it. What instrument you want to use? What this? So we made it, and that was a hit. But I chose to drop Swerving because Swerving is a banger too.
It is.
And I feel like people sleep on stuff because they hear something that they like. You feel me? So I just want to highlight the ones that I feel like need to be highlighted. The whole project. Make sure y'all stream it. The whole project.
I'm telling
you.
Go do it now.
Yeah.
So are we getting more visuals?
Of course. Okay. Every song I want to have a video for, but it's budgeting. All of that. You gotta make time for it. But
next week you gotta do it Back on Us though.
Woo!
You gotta do it
on the way. It's on the way. Bags on Us is on the way. No cap.
All right, so through everything, I know you probably had to deal with, fake friends and the fake love and everything. How did you, deal with the experience?
Well, fortunately enough, I'm still friends with everybody that I've been friends with since I started music. I feel like naturally I've just always given genuine energy. So the people that come to me and are friends with me, they're genuine people too. So like they really pushed me to start doing it. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the bigger I've become, like the more people that's like, oh, Izzy, like let's hang out. Of course, that's normal. Yeah. They want to be attached to some clout, but I'm really good with differentiating that the real and the fake. So I won't even really waste my time, But I always show love and spread love and accept the support if it's real. But I don't really have to struggle with that, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my friends are pretty solid. Period.
As long as you got a good circle around, that's all that matters.
Period. People that believe in you,
Exactly.
You had some good features on this. There's some.
Which one was your favorite?
Bags on Us.
It's a banger.
It's a great song.
Yeah, so, it is a great song.
So, but I know you're open to working with anybody, but when it comes to the body of work, we can't work with just anybody. So how do you close that up? How do you pick and choose who you work with?
So Ace, the girl on Bags on Us, she's from Jersey, and how I ended up working with her is she reached out to me on my Instagram wanting to do a freestyle video collab. Okay. So she just moved from Jersey to Fayetteville to chase her dreams as an artist, actually. So she's just tapping into all NC artists DM me. I was like, oh yeah, pull up to my house because I'm really that like laid back. Like yeah, if I checked out her page, of course, make sure she was solid.
No stranger
I don't just be like, but I saw she was really chasing her bag just like me, and she's fire. So I was like, yeah, girl, link up. So we linked, and off rip, we played the instrumental we had an idea to, and I tell you, she blew my mind with her freestyling abilities. I was like, whoa. Okay, bitch. You got like, so we had already had a discussion that same day that we would want to eventually drop an EP together. Okay. So that's going to be coming soon. But until then, we just been dropping singles. So like when it comes to my selection, I just got to hear the talent that they have to bring. I have to see, can I hear myself on a song with them? Which I usually can because I'm really diverse, but they got to at least be 5. They don't got to be like great, but you know what I'm saying, workable, like where I can work with you, So that's what it is. And then of course, if you are taking your your craft seriously, then you'll have some sort of platform already too. So it might benefit me working with you as well. So yeah, that's how I usually do it.
Right, definitely.
And Candy Bleaks, the Nigerian artist that's on my album, she I knew her like years before I'd made music because I coach dance still at Central. Yeah, so I used to get gigs with me and my team opening up for like African artists, like different places, concerts like WizKid. So I actually opened up for him at Echo Stage dancing, with my dance team, in 2017. So like I knew a lot of artists through that already before I made music. So that was kind of how that link up happened.
Already plugged in.
Yeah,
there you go.
Go.
So have you had any like big opportunities that you have let go or you like regret or anything like that?
Let go? No, I think I take every opportunity that comes my way that looks beneficial. My most recent thing that I'm proud of is I entered this competition in Charlotte actually like 2 months ago. It was like a tour that I can't remember the name of the promo team was doing, and they brought 25 artists to compete for $10K. I was representing Raleigh, and they had only 2 rounds, and I made it past the first round, and the second round got kind of canceled because of poor organization. Like the venue got closed because it was booked improperly, and it was just all of that. But so they had to reschedule the competition to be in Atlanta and just bring the artists. But I had that in the bag, and that was
ready. Yeah, that was yours.
It was mine.
Don't play with my 10K.
Before that, before COVID, actually, I had won Winston-Salem State, their homecoming. I got to open up for K-Camp, and who else did they bring in? Stunna. At their battleground. So I had to face like 30 artists. I was the only female that competed in that competition, and I won that spotlight, you know. And I opened up at Central, the Cypher for Megan, Dirk, and Lil and Tink when they came down 2019. So prior to COVID, like I've had a lot of accomplishments, but obviously with the pandemic, things have slowed down, causing me to get like a real regular job. But that's cool. I'm trusting the process, you know.
How is it balancing everything though?
I mean, I just feel like I'm a well-balanced person. Like I coach a dance too. Like I like doing stuff, so it's cool. But obviously, if I didn't work, I would have more time to do music, and I would really I feel like I'd be further, but it's necessary.
Yeah. But staying busy is good though.
Yeah,
staying busy is good in this, and also when you continue to live life, it gives you more content. It gives you more to keep going, and then you'll level
relate,
up.
Literally,
and keep going and learn more.
Those who went through the same process, you know.
That is a true fact. So I know level up is gonna make some noise. Mm-hmm. Would you prefer, and tell me why, to stay indie? Or would you sign your name or you know? I would love to stay independent if I can, and I can fund myself and things just keep taking off the way it is, because I know with signing comes a lot, and I'm very outspoken. I don't want to have to be silenced or be under a certain structure because I'm signed to this. And then on top of that, I feel like when you're independent, you reap what you sow more because you sowed it, you know, so you're gonna reap it. So as long as I can make it far and pay my bills independent, I'm gonna keep going this way. Facts. Yeah. So with this is gonna come additional fans. You know, yes, I mean, it's gonna be people that you already know, and then it's gonna be word of mouth from us and everybody. Yeah. Period. But but the people who might not have heard you, tell them, and I want to hear what are what are you gonna give them? You know, what can they expect when they turn you on? Because what can they expect? I feel like the expectations are limitless, and that's not to sound cliche, oh my God, who she think she is? No, but literally, I just want to keep doing what they think I can do. I just want to stay versatile in every way. I'll hop on a rock beat if it sounds good. I'm not even a rock fan for real, but I'll do it if it sounds good, you know. And they can expect just endless bangers, just consistency, you know. I mean, I think of the top artists like Drake and those that are out on top for a long time. I feel like timeless music is what I'm just gonna keep giving them, something that makes you feel good. When I was growing up, I used to listen to Ashanti, Ja Rule, you know, always there when you call. I listen to it now and it still make me feel good, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep make people feel that same way when they listen to my song 10 years and 20 years from now. So understandable. Yep. Mm-hmm. So do you have your top 3 artists that you want to collab with? Right now I would say Doja Cat. Shout out to Doja Cat, she doing her thing. I would say Wizkid, of course. Fire. And I would say, give me a genre. Let me diversify this selection. Male, female, rapper, artist, singer. I'm going to say pop. Pop, okay. Doja Cat is kind of pop to me. Oh, yeah. Low key. But let's not do pop. Okay, we don't going to do pop. Let's do R&B. Figure something else out, Tati. Give me a genre. Let's do Thames. I'll do Thames. Have you heard of Thames? Yeah, you heard of Thames. You don't need no other. Oh, yeah. Okay. She's lit right now, and she's Nigerian too. So. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Lit. That's exciting. So, who you playing in your car right now? For what? Music. When you go in and you trying to catch. Oh, playing me? You. Yeah. Period. I wanted that. If you would have said anybody else. Okay. It is. Anybody else? Maybe Tory Lanez. Tory. Okay. Yeah, I rock with Tory Lanez. That's how you. Okay. So that's how you get in the bag. Maybe Lil Wayne. Maybe Shensia. Lil Wayne. Nobody don't say Lil Wayne. Maybe Burna Boy. Nah, see, who don't say Wayne? Hold on. No. But which Wayne are we talking about? Which Wayne are we talking about? Carter 1, Carter 2. You know what I'm saying? Carter 3 Wayne. like the dreads with the rubber band Wayne. Okay, bring it back. Some of the new Wayne is good though. He just did something with Papoose or something. Some of his stuff is fire, and the joint that Drake dropped with him on it. Okay. That was fire too. But old Wayne for sure. Old Wayne, 120,000% of the time. Literally. New Wayne. So look. you gotta catch myself. I love everybody. I love everybody. So on this music journey, okay, we know that we have to continually feed the machine. Yes. Continually make music. Yep. How are we doing that? How, I have to write notes to my kids for their lunch. I get writer's block. I don't even know what to say.
I know
to
what
him.
you mean, though.
Talk to me. Like, how are we staying so creative? I know you take content from everywhere, but how are we putting out banger after banger after banger? What's the vibe?
I would just say that's just a gift from God, honestly, because everybody is gonna like have those moments where they're down and just don't want to write. And me too. Like some weeks come because I hold myself to a standard because I drop freestyles every week, you know, and I'm still dropping projects and content and stuff. But yeah, you just have to like stay inspired. Like, you know, sometimes you're gonna have those days where you don't want to do stuff, but those days you do want to do stuff, you can make 4 songs if your work ethic is like fire, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you can make 1 or you can make none, and that's totally cool too. But just, you know, I feel like that's just the gift of God just being inside of me to be able to do that, because everything I make is fire.
You can even make one in the car on the way to Maryland.
On the way.
On the way
to
Maryland. So listen, I want to talk about Maryland just a little bit more.
Because you from Maryland. Here we go.
Hello. Got him started.
PCB, I was just listening to them in the car. That's old. That's like 06.
Okay.
So with that different music, and then you're in Baltimore, and they got like this house music type situation.
Yeah.
So you're going to a place that really has a sound, and you're being successful there.
Yeah.
What energy are they giving you right now in the DMV?
Well, I used to work with this management team called Tycoon, and they're actually based in Baltimore.
Okay.
And they gave me opportunities in Maryland that allowed me to even start with a fan base there. So I used to perform at Morgan stuff and Townsend house parties and stuff like that. And that's where like the fan base came from. So that fan base was Baltimore. So it was very hood. You know what I'm saying? But I would just perform like my hood freestyles or my hood songs, something they can relate to, and then add like an Afro beats banger so that they know, but she different though. You feel me? Exactly. Or if I'm in DC, if I'm doing like a little cute little pop-up shop at somewhere very uppity, I would perform something maybe pop, you know, something maybe a Doja Cat cover, something I think they can relate to, or a DC artist, someone that I've covered before, and then add something that's original so that they know, she's different. So, you know, it just depends on my deliverance when I do get those gigs, and I do have that opportunity to get a fan base from them. So yeah, that's how I, you know, but anywhere I go, Atlanta, New York, you know, I just make them feel it. Like I check out the population of the city, see what they would probably like, perform that, you know, staying versatile is the key, you know, because if I did a show in Texas and then I did a show in Cali, obviously the audiences are different. You know, I might want to do like a Megan Thee Stallion type beat in Texas to let them know, because they know Megan, you know me, rather than Cali. So yeah,
very versatile.
Yeah,
I like it. I do want to switch it up just a little bit. I want to ask you more so about school. Like, so you went to the North Carolina Central University.
Pride, Amplify, you know the vibes.
There you go. And you graduated with a criminal justice career, correct?
Yes, criminal justice.
So what did you want to do? Like, do you plan on doing something actually with that major?
So I work in like a real estate law firm right now, like doing assistant legal work there. But that's not like my concentration was in juvenile justice.
Oh, mine too. When I was doing that,
And I used to like intern at the courthouse with pretrial because I wanted to like see the justice system do better with like sentencing juveniles. You know, like minor crimes, major time. That didn't make sense to me, but it got really like depressing over time. Like seeing the cases just kind of end up the same, and it takes more than me to really change the system.
Yeah.
So I stopped trying to be like that hero for the system and just like do what I want to do, which is music. Because initially, like, I went to school for criminal justice kind of for my parents, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
That's a fact.
And being African, they definitely hold you to a high standard, because you know, immigrants, and they came here for you to be successful.
That's
so you better get
all
that
sacrifice, all that sacrifice. And you rapping?
They want you to be doctor, lawyer, or engineer, something like that. So I was just like, okay, I'm good at writing because I rap and stuff. So I was like, writing papers is criminal justice, but after I got out of that, like Wake County Courthouse stuff, I was just like, okay, music is for me. Like, it's so effortless. Yeah. Like, it's so effortless.
So that transition from like the school to rapping, how did your family take that?
My siblings loved it because they're like my age. You know, they went to college with me. But my parents, they're like, what is this now? Is this going to make you money? Like, they did not see the vision until recently when I dropped my album, actually. And they came to my release party, and my dad was like, whoa, look at all these people for you. And he's sharing my stuff on his Facebook page. And I'm like, here you go. But yeah, they just want to see success from wherever you go. They don't want to like come here and then work so hard to get their papers and stuff, and then you like end up broke. Like, why did we come to America?
Yeah, why we do all this? Yeah, why we do all this?
So you just got to make them proud.
Definitely understandable.
So we're going to get visuals. We're going to do all that. Level Up is out right now.
Out, all platforms.
All platforms. It's banging. I like every last one of them.
Period.
What's the next one you want to drop? What's the second single we dropping?
I don't even know, but I'm always working. Like I said, I just had a studio session right before I came here with this dope artist named AK. He's from Ohio, but yeah, that was fire. And like I'm always working. So
I'm talking about off the tape. Which one you want to drop next?
Visuals. Bags on Us, probably.
That's the one.
Or for my people.
Gotta be.
Okay.
Yeah, for my people. But Bags on on Us, definitely. Yeah,
I like
period.
For My People.
All of them getting dropped though.
Okay, I like that. And
what
the
about
reason
Good
is,
Life?
Good Life has a visual already. Out on all platforms, just go see it.
I didn't see that one.
I shot it on Central's campus.
Okay.
Period, sis. Go check it out.
I definitely got to.
look, the reason I'm asking is right when you're coming up as an artist, you know what I'm saying? It's people want to be able to relate to you and faces with names because rappers that are coming up are like football players. They got to wear a helmet, but they're famous, but nobody knows what they look like. So that's why I ask about the visuals. And when it comes to the visuals, who comes up with these concepts?
That's a great question.
Who's doing these things?
So I understand what you mean when you say relate the face to the name thing. That's something I used to sleep on because now I feel like nobody watches music videos. Like I grew up watching MTV countdowns and going home 106 and Park countdown.
Carson Daly, shout out to Carson Daly.
I don't think that's the time we live in now. So that's why I used to sleep on myself with visuals. Okay. But now I'm seeing the importance of it. So wait, what was the second part?
Concepts.
Oh yeah, period.
Got
so
you.
concepts.
I'm right here for you. I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere.
I just think about what I'm talking about in the song. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm always painting a picture with my words, so let's just make it come to life. And I'm so blessed to have my producer shoot my videos now. Shout out to PZ. Well, he's not the only person I've worked with, but he shoots some for me now for free because he believes in me.
That's
you
right.
feel me? So like maybe his drone will break. I'll buy him a new drone because he doesn't charge me for visuals, So So concepts just come from like whatever the song is talking about. Bags on Us. What do you think when you hear Bags on Us? It's like fun.
Yeah, we up.
Bags on Us.
Yeah, we up.
We'll probably go to a mall, go to the beach, go to Miami or something. You know what I'm saying? Look good. Bags on Us. So it just got to make sense. Period.
Understandable. So what else do you want to do, like other than the rapping? Like, do you have any particular goals for yourself? Of course,
everything, girl. I want to get into acting. I want to get into modeling.
Yes,
I used to actually model. Yeah, period. Legs. Okay. Shout out to the Team Talk girls. But yeah, everything that I can do. I want to get into catering. I love cooking. Yeah, I love cooking. I want to get into everything.
I want to double back to the cooking real quick. Yeah. As you can tell, it's one of my favorite pastimes. So when we talk about cooking, I'm hold on.
Okay, period.
So what are we cooking? Is it back home or
definitely
is it
back home? But I can make like a few American dishes, but not a lot because I don't eat a lot of American food.
Okay.
Like I don't like cheese, and a lot of this should be like macaroni and cheese, and I don't.
You don't like macaroni and cheese?
You don't like cheese?
Yeah,
I mean, well.
Yeah, but I make a lot of
sandwich.
You don't like cheese on a sandwich?
No, but I like macaroni and cheese.
No, it's so nasty to me.
Oh girl.
Don't mean to offend the cheese lovers, but it's so nasty.
If you buy your cheese in plastic, it won't melt.
Yeah,
that's what I do know.
What?
Like the ones like the singles?
Yeah.
You got to get it from the deli.
Cheese.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It won't melt.
All of the food is just so fake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I like to just be organic.
So give me a dish that I need to try.
Definitely jollof rice. I think it's safe. Jollof rice is like traditional party rice. They make it different ways. There's Ghanaian jollof. There's Senegalese. There's Nigerian. Nigerians make the best jollof, period. Everybody in the world knows that.
Okay.
Spicy.
So you're making some for us, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Period. Y'all should have told me. I would have made y'all some. But no, it's spicy. It's tomato based. It has onions in it, seasonings, everything. You eat it with like fresh fish or your fried fish or like turkey, goat. Ugh, girl, get me hungry.
I'm
with
getting
plantain.
here.
You eat plantain, right?
Sure.
Yeah. You don't know what plantain are? The ones that look like bananas?
Yeah, I
know.
Yeah, I eat them,
Yeah. So it goes with that meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that good, like Nigerian, African places around here?
Not in here because the population here is not a lot. But if you go to places like Atlanta, New York, London, like where there's a lot of Africans, yeah, you can find restaurants everywhere. Even the DMV. There's a place near Owen Mills called Suya Spot.
Owen Mills, off at 695?
I don't know. I can't tell you that much.
For sure, I got you. GPS gets you there. The GPS will get you there.
Check it out though. Next time you're there.
Okay.
Dope. Yeah.
So you have shows.
Yes.
And you've been. We know Maryland, as well as other places.
Right.
Where's a spot you haven't touched? You got to tap in. You want to go there right now.
In the States, right?
Yeah, in the States.
Okay.
We're gonna stay safe in the States, and then you tell me to perform.
Texas.
You want to go to Texas?
Yeah.
Why Texas?
Because it's so big, and I feel like why not? You know what I'm saying? Texas, they have a lot of Africans too, and they have a good hip hop population, and Texas, period. It's so big. Why not?
Okay.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Houston?
Anywhere. Houston, Dallas, anywhere.
All
Texas.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Houston is starting to catch.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere that's and California too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talking like Oakland? Because Oakland and LA are different, in my opinion.
Anywhere in Cali.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere in Cali.
So I we talked music. We talked about
Yes.
what God is here.
Yeah.
And I just want to give you a chance right now, just to let everybody know where they can get the music, where they can come holler at you. And
yes, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Real Queen Izzy, REAL Queen QUEEN IZZY period. And my music
is the
on
period
all
really in there?
platforms.
Wait, hold on. Is it a period, or are you saying period?
I'm saying period because that's what that is.
Oh, okay, fair. I'm sorry. Continue.
But yeah, definitely stream my music. Queen Izzy out on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, you name it, it's there.
Level Up is everywhere.
Level Up
Izzy to the
everywhere.
motherfreaking world.
Period. I don't mean to always say period so often. It's actually, now that I'm noticing it, I'm like, dang, I do say that a lot, but I can't help it.
Yeah.
And how can these people, after they listen to your music, they follow you? How do they become A-listers?
I'm so weak. So that freestyle actually just came about because that little line that I said in it, I've been on that A-list.
Right.
On Selfish. I was like, A-list, what they gonna hear when they, what are they gonna think when they hear that? A-list, what does that mean to you?
It's top tier.
Top notch. So I feel like that's a good way to associate myself and my music. So like somebody asked me, what am I gonna call my stands? Like, you know how Rihanna has a Navy and Beyonce has the Hive, and I was thinking A-listeners because off that like freestyle. But I don't know, that's not really Izzy either. You know, that was just a freestyle. So I'm still thinking about that.
All right,
so when you ask how can people become A-listers, I don't have an answer yet.
Okay, so we need to figure that out. We need to start like a membership club.
I'm not too sure.
No?
I don't know if I like that yet.
Okay.
You know, A-listeners, it doesn't really represent Izzy yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Because that was just a freestyle, you know?
Okay,
I understand.
But it's cute.
It's on the board.
It's on the board.
It's not crossed out.
For now, it's just Izzy to the world.
Izzy to the world.
Worldwide team. You know the vibes.
Period.
I mean, I really appreciate it.
Yes.
We're gonna get a freestyle from you.
Yes. Period.
I'm
Compilation.
excited.
We
A
gonna get
small compilation.
there. We gonna get that freestyle. So I appreciate you. This was dope. Like,
Yes.
and I want to say this, to be like quite honest. This is our first one. You know what I mean?
And y'all doing
And
the
I
damn thing. I like
appreciate
the
you being
setup.
our
Yeah.
Set the tone on you hoes.
Okay, let them know. We keeping that.
Let them know. Let 'em know.
So definitely, so I want to thank you.
Yes.
Because you didn't have to do this.
Of course.
And especially at a time where you are leveling up and you do have a tape out and you are running around and you're giving yourself to the world. And I appreciate you allowing us to help in that. And while same time you helping us,
Yes.
sweat equity into everybody's life, man. The energy was really good.
Everybody wins. Listen, you guys brought me here. That means I'm doing something right.
That's right.
Okay,
And
so period. I love it.
everybody wins at the end. Appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys for
Thank
having
you,
me.
thank you.
Period. Shout out to Tim, the CEO. Boom, boom, boom.
I'll give one of those for him. That's my boy right
What
there.
does that mean? Like,
Some shots. You know what I'm saying? I'm gassing you up.
okay,
You know,
okay.
boom,
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 boom, boom.
Stupid. Your wife like, they do it to me.
That thing is hilarious.
I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start using it for real.
Period.
Thank you for tuning in with
Yes.
us to the After Lunch podcast.
The After Lunch podcast, where the first and the finest come to say period.
Period. what she said. There you go.
Period.
See you on the next episode.
Appreciate it.
Peace and blessings.
After lunch.